Then types of CSS. There are three methods of implementing styling information to an HTML document. First, inline cascading style sheet. Second, internal cascading style sheet, which is also called as embedded style sheet. And three, external cascading style sheet. Now see first inline cascading style sheet. An inline cascading style sheet is used to apply a unique style to a single HTML element. An inline cascading style sheet uses the style attribute of an HTML element. The following example sets the text color of the H1 element to blue and the text color of the paragraph tag P element to red. So see the example of inline cascading style sheet. Here you can see HTML tag, body tag, H1 tag, style attribute, property color having value blue. This is a blue color heading and end of H1 tag. Another HTML element, paragraph tag P, attribute style, property color having value red, a red color paragraph, and end of paragraph P, end of body, end of HTML. Now save this program by giving a name inline.html. Now you will run this program. When you run this program, you will see the output in this way. This is a blue color heading and a red color paragraph. Okay. So this comes into blue color because of this style attribute having color property blue, and this will comes in red because paragraph contains style attribute and having property color red. Next, second type, internal cascading style sheet. An internal cascading style sheet is used to define a style for a single HTML page. A internal cascading style sheet is defined in the head section of an HTML page within style element. Now remember one thing, here style works as HTML element, and in inline cascading style sheet the style works as attribute. Here the style comes into head section, whereas in inline style sheet it directly works with the HTML element. Okay, so see the following example sets the color of H1 element to blue and text color of all the paragraph tag P elements to red, and in addition the page will be displayed with yellow background color. So see the source code, HTML tag, head tag, style tag, selector body having property background color yellow, selector H1 having property color blue, paragraph selector color red, end of style, end of head, body tag, H1 tag, this is a heading, end of H1 tag, paragraph tag P, this is a paragraph, end of paragraph tag P, end of body tag, end of HTML tag. Now go for the output. You will see the output in this way. The web page having background color yellow, then H1 content having blue color and paragraph tag having red color. Now you will see how this yellow color appears to the web page. These yellow colors appear to the web page with this selector and declaration block. Here you can see selector body contains property background color having the value yellow. So this web page is having background color yellow. Then this is a heading. It comes in blue. This is because of this selector H1 property color having the value blue. Okay. And then this is a paragraph. This comes in red because of this selector P selector with color property having value red. Okay. Now see third type, external style sheet. The external style sheet is generally used when you want to make changes on multiple pages. It facilitates to change the look of the entire website by changing just one file. It uses the link tag. Here you can see the link tag is used. Okay. In external style sheet, link tag should be put inside the head section. Link tag is put inside the head section. An external style sheet can be written in any text editor and must be saved with a .css extension. The external cascading style sheet file should not contain any HTML tag. Now remember one thing. Here to create external style sheet we required the link tag and one external style sheet file which is saved with .css extension. Here you can see the style.css file. Okay. For giving the external effect on the web page element, we have to create one CSS file. So see how it looks. Here there is a styles.css file which contains selector body having the property background color powder blue, selector H1 having the property color value blue, next selector P selector having property color and value red. Now see the example of external cascading style sheet. HTML tag, head tag, then important one, link tag having the attribute rel which takes the value of style sheet, href styles.css. Here the styles.css text file is linked with external.html. Okay, so this file will give the effect to that particular elements which are used here in external .html file. So see how it works. Then end of head tag, body tag, h1 tag, this is a heading, end of h1 tag, paragraph tag, this is a paragraph, end of paragraph tag p, end of body, end of html. Now save this program with name external.html and see the output of this program. So you will get the output in this way. Here you can see the background color as powder blue. First line, this is a heading in color blue, and second line, this is a paragraph in red. This comes only because of styles.css. In styles.css, we have set body background to powder blue, h1 color to blue, and paragraph tag p color to red. So we will get this type of effect. Okay, so here we stop for today. Then we will see the next elements in next lecture. Thank you.